Can you meet me halfway? Right at the borderline is where I'm going away. For you, I'll be looking out night and day. Took my heart to the limit, and this is where I'll stay.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Tonight we are going to be making an attempt at a Jamie Oliver recipe. I sound like a robot, but I'm going to stop now. The recipe is quick salmon tikka with cucumber yogurt, and it should take 17 minutes, baby. 17 minutes. This is from his Ministry of Food book. I haven't done a Jamie Oliver recipe for quite a while actually. I've been getting a bit creative doing my own stuff, but this looks good, looks swift, looks tasty. It's Indian. All men like Indian. Cha-ching. Women like it too. Let's have a look at the ingredients and let's get going. Woo! Right, okay. Need some olive oil, 2 naan breads, cha-ching, some coriander. Smells like coriander. Yeah, kind of plain. Some tandoori sort of Indian curry paste stuff, so you can mix that up and choose a milder one or a stronger one if you like your curries nice and strong with a boom. So yeah, just gonna use a heat tablespoon of that apparently, a heat tablespoon. Need a lemon. Needed chilli. Now that is a big chilli, kind of like a big nose actually as well, but just what we're going to do is cut that in half and de-seed it and then just chop it up. So hopefully not use all of that, because they do have a kick. Actually, that's a story. Once I was in America, I got confused with these and peppers, and I said to one of my friends, I was like, oh, we got these in England, we can eat these, and I bit it raw and had to go to the toilet for about 20 minutes, and the more I had water the worse it made it. But anyway, random story. Anyway, okay. Cucumber. I absolutely hate cucumber, but you need half of this. Just don't like the taste of it. Gherkins, I don't mind. Grew up eating hamburgers and McDonald's. Got used to the gherkin in the middle, but a cucumber and a gherkin I just can't do the transition for some reason. So we're going to be making a funky yogurt dressing with that. With some natural yogurt, about 4. That's a little pot, but you want to get 4 tablespoons out of that. And that is pretty much it, my friends. And I'm going to chuck on some rice alongside it, and it should look like this. So. Well, minus the little juice bit there and the funky photos all around it, but it should look like that. Let's see how we get on. Okay guys, making Indian food. I've made myself a turban with my tea towel. Good times. Kind of looks a bit like a Pirates of the Caribbean thing going on. I don't know. Anyway, right. Get your naan breads and like rip open the pack. Like this. Okay. So there you go, naan breads. I preheated my oven to like gas mark 2, as it says. I'm just going to plonk them on your tray like this. And shove them in your oven. Can you hear it roaring away? Let's put that in the middle shelf like that. So they warm through. Woo! Righty-ho then guys. So the next thing we're going to... Australian accent. Have you ever met an Australian Indian man? I don't know. If you have, let me know. Anyway, big knife. Chilli. What we're going to do is cut off the nib. And this bit as well. I don't know if you need to do that really. Then we're going to score it down there and de-seed it. Let me do that. Okay guys, so cut that in half, and as you can see there's that centre full of all the seeds and stuff. You want to get all of this out so you're just left with the red bit, kind of like an innocent little tomato. And don't touch your eyes with the seeds, give them a good wash, otherwise you will be blind. Okay guys, chilli is all chopped up, look at that, wow, into little chunky pieces, cool. I've got to tell you that the main ingredient of this recipe is salmon, but I actually am using salmon. I don't think I said that at the beginning of the video, so you need 2 salmon fillets, okay, with the skin on, all good. But keep that to one side for a minute. Okay then guys, cucumber. A little inexperienced with this thing, so bear with me. I'm going to peel it, okay? But first of all, bear in mind that it should have a protective sheath over it, okay? So what we're going to do, we are going to peel it, and then we're going to cut it in half and core out the flesh, and then cut it into little chunks. Yeah. Okay, so any ladies watching, you know, take this with a pinch of salt, okay? I'm just going to get my cucumber, get my peeler, and then just strip down it like that. Okay? So do that. Okay guys, so I've skinned my shaft. There we go, look at that. No pun intended. There we go, there's the skin there, taking the head off it as well. Now what we're going to do is cut it along there into the middle. So I'll try and do that one-handed on the camera. Let's have a go. Okay, look at that. And apparently this stuff in the middle, oh, I really hate the smell of cucumber. It kind of smells like rubber. Anyway, we're going to scoop that out with a spoon, okay? So get rid of that. Okay, so I'm just getting a spoon and just scooping out the middle. Working my way down it. Nice. So just keep doing that till it's all out. I've already done it to my first one, so there we go. There is evidence. Look at that. Nice. Now we're going to chop it up. Right here then guys, cucumber's cut up. There we go, look at that, good times. Only used half of it, the other bit's there. You can do anything you want with this, use it as a mobile phone. You can even throw it into your next door neighbour's back garden so their cat eats it. You do what you want. But what I'm going to do with the rest of it is put it into a bowl, and so should you. Okay guys, cucumber in the bowl. Here we go, little magic trick for you. Grab your lemon, 2 taps. Oh, and there it goes off. Cut it in half like that. I used a knife, by the way. Okay, get half of your lemon and just squeeze the juice in there. And apparently leave the other half. Well, that's what Jamie said anyway. Right here then guys, so we've now got a bowl of lemony cucumber. What you want to do is grab your yoghurt, or 4 tablespoons of it. This is 150 grams, which I think is about the same, so I'm just going to pour that in there. That's just natural, organic yoghurt. Okay, so that's all in there. Lush. Bit of pepper. Oh. Teeny bit of that. Teeny bit of salt. And get your chilies. Okay, half of these. So about that much, if you can see that. I'm going to separate them there. Cha-ching, that's going in there. Woo! Right guys, believe it or not, we're actually nearly there. Let's have a look at what we've done. I've grabbed my salmon, okay, and I've cut it into 3. I put it back together because it's obviously a complicated jigsaw puzzle. I want to show you the steps. I've got some curry paste here, as I said. What we're going to do is get about a nice heaped tablespoon of that and just smear it into each one so it's nice and well coated. There's our cucumber sauce just sat there chilling out. It's kind of bonding at the moment, kind of like you know, Alcoholics Anonymous group. You know, they're getting to know each other. You know, hi, I'm a chili. You know, I'm new to this. You know, anyway, got some lemons, 2 lemon wedges, coriander, just ripped a little bit up there, and half the chili left there. Okay, so we are doing good. Okay, what I've also done is grabbed a griddle pan, which I'm slowly falling in love with griddle pans. Got some olive oil ready, just heating that up low. So first thing we're going to do, smear our salmon in the paste and then plop them on the heat. So in terms of the paste guys, you can do it how you like. You can get your fingers in there, smear it in, or you can, you know, do it with a pastry brush or something. But I'm just going to get a spoon, I've bunched it all together as tight as I can, just going to get a spoon and smear it all on like that. Now this kind of stuff makes me happy, this is fun, I enjoy this. So just do that. Okay, all smeared guys, so all I'm going to do is gradually, one at a time, just place all of these in my pan. Wow. So do that, and apparently this needs 1.5 minutes on each side. Look, I've kind of left a number 2 there. Is it a spiritual sign? Anyway, I'm going to cheat, okay? I've got some microwave rice. I know I shouldn't do it, but it's convenience, right? I'm just going to shove this on. We've done the hard work cooking. I've done normal rice before, so why not? Shove that on, and we can bring it all together once these are done. Remember, only 1.5 minutes on each side of these. Flip them over, and we're there. Right guys, it's been 1.5 minutes already. I've just started flipping them over. Look at the colour. Wow. Okay, so I'm just flipping them over. Wow. Just another 1.5 minutes on that side and it is good. Can you hear my rice in the background? Brilliant. Right then guys, it's been another 1.5 minutes. Wow, look, that is looking good. We're going to chuck that stuff off there, put it on a plate to one side. I've just got my rice out. It's looking good. Okay guys, just got my naan breads out the oven. Kind of hot actually. Just going to plonk it there on top of my rice. That is looking good. Now just grab some of our sauce that we made with the chili and the cucumber. Let's get a good load on that, like so. That's cool. Then we're going to get our salmon. Place it on there. And there. Anywhere you want really, just get crazy with it. You can just put it randomly like that. I'm going to put a teeny bit more on top. And then I'm going to put a lemon wedge there, a bit of coriander, and then some of the chilies, like that. That is it done. Boom, boom. Wow. Not too bad guys, let's see what it tastes like. Yeah! Right guys, so in terms of my artisticaltism, don't know if that's a word, but sounds kind of cool, and if it doesn't, I just made one up. Cool. It looks cool. Granted, we've got help from the Jamie Oliver book, but what does it taste like? Let's have a look. Let's see. Ooh. That is very, very good. I'm very satisfied with that delicious dinner that I just made. Right guys, that didn't take 17 minutes because I was on camera talking to you, but that was very quick to make. It might even take 16 minutes, who knows? Have a try for yourself, let me know how you get on, and I'll see you again next time.